the biggest problem that you're facing right now in your life? That problem that weighs you down. You feel that you cannot resolve it. You feel that there is no way out. That problems that doesn't allow you to sleep at night, and in the day you're consumed with your thought, and it's sometimes like just a huge weight upon your shoulders. No matter what problem you're going through, maybe it's regard to your job, your health, your finances, your relationship, I want to tell you that God is bigger than that. Nothing is impossible with God. I like the word nothing. Nothing. You and I may feel that is impossible with us, but with God, nothing is impossible. Because when we are surrounded with the problems all around us, we feel that, God is not able to handle it, or we feel that God will not handle this situation. And when we are faced with this situation, we feel fearful and we live a defeated life. But today I want you to know that our God is a big God, and it is so very important in our walk with God to know who our God is. Because when you know our God, when you know who He is, when you know that He is powerful, when you know that He is big and mighty, I want to tell you that even if your situation is bad, you will be able to see it in a better way, and you will be able to handle it, and ultimately you'll have victory. I want to tell you that our God is always bigger, and a problem is always small. Now, if you read in Isaiah 40 verses 12 says, "Who has measured the waters in the hollow of His hand, measured heaven with a span, and calculated the dust of the earth in a measure." This verse speaks about the greatness, it speaks about the majesty, it speaks about the power, it speaks about the glory of God. Here it says that God created the heavens, and He measured the heavens with a span. What is a span? A span is the distance between your thumb and the last finger. Now we know that the whole universe, we know that the heavens is big, 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 and God has measured all this with a span. So can you imagine how big is God? Oh, it's really big, and it's a revelation to us. And I want you to take this in your heart that God is big and your problems are small. Because when you know this, you will be able to see your situation the way God sees. So when you're faced with a problem, the first thing that you should come to your mind is to know, okay, I am faced with this problem, but let me recall how big is my God. My God is big, He's greater. So when you know this, that your God is big, your problems will appear small. Because if you look into the life of Joshua and Caleb, when they went to see the land of Canaan, they saw the giants, that they were big, but they saw their God was bigger. And when they came back, they said, we are very well able to take the land. Let's go for it. But the 10 spies who went, when they saw that the giants were big, and they said, we will not able to take the land. Now, what was the difference? Both of them saw the same people, but their perspective was different. Joshua and Caleb focused on God. They saw their God was big, but the 10 spies saw that their problem was big. And ultimately what happened? Joshua and Caleb were able to enter the land of Canaan, but the other 10 spies could not enter it. And that's what I want to tell you is when you know that your God is big, you will be able to face every situation in your life, and you will see victory like Joshua and Caleb. And I want to end with this in what David says in Psalms 34 verses 3. "Oh, magnify the Lord with me, and let us exalt His name." When you magnify the Lord, when you see that He is big, when you see that He is mighty and powerful, I want to tell you that nothing will be impossible with you. Amen. God bless you.